Madam Chair, Chris Daly, Nevada State Education Association, the voice of Nevada educators for over 120 years. This week, the National Education Association released their annual ranking of the states for 2022, and Nevada, unfortunately, continues to struggle. At $11,280 per pupil last year, Nevada once again ranks 48th in the country, more than $5,000 behind the national average, and about $1,000 behind each Alabama and Mississippi. In this room 2 years ago, legislative leaders lauded historic funding provided to public schools. Unfortunately, this funding only resulted in maintaining Nevada's position near the bottom of the list. This session, we again have heard about historic funding efforts. However, we've also heard from the Commission on School Funding that have testified here that most of the additional proposed funding will go towards increasing costs due to inflation. If serious additional efforts are not made this session to boost education funding, we'll be right back here 2 years from now with a new report from the NEA showing Nevada still ranking in the mid to high 40s. NSEA has often discussed the crisis of educator vacancies in Nevada schools. From fiscal year 21 to 22, the total number of teachers in Nevada declined by nearly 1,200, or about 5% of the workforce. The NEA is projecting that Nevada will lose about 2,000 more teachers this year, a net 10% reduction, by far the largest anywhere in the country. That's why we say it's time for 20, a 20% raise for every Nevada educator so we can stop the bleeding of our workforce. We know Nevada has a serious vacancy problem in education support professionals, including paraprofessionals who are integral to student learning, and bus drivers who are responsible for getting students to and from school. The NEA reported this week that the average Nevada ESP earns $37,000 a year, nearly $20,000 less than what's needed for a family of two to have a modest standard of living. That's why we say it's time for 20, starting pay of $20 an hour for workers who make our schools run. Meanwhile, Nevada once again ranks first in the nation in class size, with nearly 22 students in average daily attendance per teacher. Nevada's largest in the nation class sizes don't just impact student learning, they're a serious working condition issue for classroom educators and also contribute to issues of student behavior and school safety. As we've heard, there's no way to effectively implement restorative justice when you have 40 or more kids in a classroom. That's why we say it's time for 20 with class sizes of 20 students. It's a rainy day in Nevada. That's why it's irresponsible to continue underfunding education while you have a $2.4 billion slated for reserves. We encourage you to move forward toward optimal funding, not just running in place, so we can ensure high quality education for every Nevada student. Thank you.